today I'm going to be talking about a unified go-to-market data model and why that's important for your business. So, having a unified go-to-market data is a core piece of our go-to-market operations framework. And why it's so important is so that companies, go-to-market teams specifically, can measure the effectiveness of their go-to-market motions all within one unified view. So the reporting method that we center all of this around is your funnel or life cycle, whatever you want to call it, but tracking the journeys that could come from buyers from any of your go-to-market motions. And the ability to actually see all of those within one view and compare them against each other is super important. So, what are some of the benefits of a unified go to market data model? Well, you can compare your campaigns and tactics against each other across no matter what go to market motion. Or you can then slice that data based on a go to market motion. So, whether it's outbound from channel or through maybe traditional models like inbound. Companies so far maybe have been doing a version of tracking their funnel for just MQLs. And majority of these are just coming through from marketing and then tracking that all the way to revenue. But there's big pieces of your funnel or the people that are coming from your go-to-market strategy that are not included in that. What happens if sales is doing outbound or if an opportunity gets sent over from a partner? Not having that within your data makes it so that it's really hard to actually get insight into what is working. And also from a top level at a CEO or CFO, not having that data to support that by channel to give you insight into what goals you should set is, not great. If anything, they're still going to set goals, but not have the data to see it. So then the goals they might set are really high and unachievable. Now, how do you get unified go-to-market data? So for us at CS2, we use the method of a custom object for our funnel tracking solution, and we account for all the different ways that someone can come through the funnel, like I said, from a partner, sales outbound, inbound, and the different actual sources of that within. We track that on the source detail, and campaign right when someone becomes sales ready or enters the funnel. And we'll stamp that on the custom object itself. And I know you're probably thinking, what does that mean? Can you show me some examples? And I do have some examples that I can actually show you, which I'll pull up. So let me do that here. Okay, so now you'll see that the first example is from a partner referral. So on the actual lifecycle itself, you can see the source of a partner. So lifecycle funnel interchangeable. In this case, it's called a lifecycle on the object. You can also see the campaign and detail, which in this case is just the name of the partner. It could have been from an actual campaign, like an event, and then the name of the partner is the detail. And then you'll actually see all of the data as far as how it's progressed through your stages. So in this case, it's made it all the way to pipeline, which means there's a pipeline opportunity, but is yet to close. So it's currently in opportunity open. Now, some other examples. So in this case, you can see that there's one from events. So you can actually see the source of event. It was a trade show, and then the actual campaign. And we actually do a lookup to the actual account and campaign on the record for some clients. So when you're running your data, you can actually run your life cycles by account and so forth, or even maybe just for target accounts if you have them. And then down here at the bottom is a great example. So what if you're able to just pull up a report and see all of your, in this case, the client calls it MQLs, but sales ready leads, and you can see what volume per quarter is coming from a certain source. So what actually made them sales ready? And then you can compare those against each other. This is just a very basic report, but you can see that it's counting for all the different channels. One thing you can do as well is you can take your different channels and then maybe put them into buckets by like the go-to-market motion. So if you had sales outbound as one of them, or partner, or marketing or inbound, maybe even have a PLG motion, and that's like some campaigns and sources you're tracking too. Then you can put those into categories on the object as well, so you can actually see what's converting faster, how much volume are we getting, is there a certain velocity that's higher by source at that level or even down by the tactic. As you can see, this leads to better decision making. And what's even better is you can see what's not working. Data in this case to show what's not working is almost just as important to show what is working, because you could stop doing it and invest those dollars in something else. Or maybe it shows that there's certain motion that's just really, killing it for you. And maybe there's ones that need attention, like outbound. Maybe you need to just put a better strategy toward it. All of this is decision making that not only the CEO wants or the CFO, because you're making the mess of your dollars, but will make your marketing and sales efforts just shine. And the whole team can align around that. And as we know, alignment is one of the killers of why go-to-market teams are not operating efficiently. So if you can create more alignment around a unified go-to-market data model, that's just going to lead to all the better performance from the team. So hopefully that was useful. If you want any information about the custom object solution that we use or a unified go-to-market data model, feel free to leave a comment or reach out to us at cs2marketing.com. Thanks.